Hey guys, Kuro Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Eric.
And we're back with Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, today.
Last time on...
Legends,
Kobe!
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead.
Kobe!
What? What's that? No, that's not Kobe.
He was wrestling.
Did he... Oh, he wrestled one time, didn't he?
He was wrestling.
Yeah, I think so.
They were luchadors.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha, now I understand. I'm trying to think, like, did Kobe Bryant ever go on WWE?
Kobe!
I remember when Jay Leno did.
Jay Leno?
Yeah.
Trump.
Trump, yeah, okay. All right, yeah, they had the luchador. And it was a fun episode. It sucks that the Kobe died. Mona is a Kobe. Are we saying that right? Kobe. I don't know.
I call it Kobe just because it's fun, but...
It is fun.
So many people spelled it differently in the the Q&As last
Yep.
week, too, that I don't know.
True. But
I also don't know, it's Hawaiian supernatural lore stuff, right?
yeah, it's a Hawaiian wereman.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he's a king and a demigod.
I guess.
Yes, we had that happen, and we also we're talking about Neuron, right? And if he's connected to Project Hades, and a lot of people were pointing out, like, don't you guys remember the one episode where he's like golfing with Steele's dad? I'm like, oh yeah, I guess he was Hank.
Yeah, I don't remember it really.
Yeah, when people started saying that, I was like, oh yeah, I think I remember something like that.
Feels like another moment where it's like he showed up and it moved on. You never saw anything else.
Yeah, they're just kind of like throwing the, hey, he's connected somehow. Do you know how? No. And then
it probably makes our poll irrelevant.
Yeah, and then what was the foundation? What disease was it? Hemophilia?
Yeah.
There was a story about how Nate has hemophilia, and that's why he got the injection of the steel thing in the first place. So, sometimes we at Blind Wave are not infallible. Can you believe it?
I don't know. There's a lot of shows we're watching.
Yeah. A
lot of seasons of all of them. What are we on 4 of this?
4 of this.
I'm busy with Supernatural trying to remember 14 seasons of that.
You are busy with that and a whole lot of stuff, but we're still real big fans and real excited to watch this episode. But last time on, we had a poll, and it was, do you think Neuron is connected with Project Hades? 6% said no, 64%.
I hope
yes.
Some people that said no.
I'm sorry, 93% said yes.
I hope people that said no they said something.
Yeah, we'll see. Fluxbox, yes, he will build an army of magical creatures at his disposal. Dobie says he's probably the one who gave the idea for an army of magical creatures and will use them for his army. So a lot of people are saying that. LKG, yes, pulling strings. Nathan, I'm pretty sure that was confirmed last episode. Gabriel, last scene in the last episode confirmed it. Neuron was playing golf with Hank.
That's not a confirmation anyway. It's just him showing up again somewhere.
All right, Brady says no.
Oh, good.
No, I'm sorry. He says not related.
Oh.
But does Aaron not like snickerdoodles?
No, they're terrible. My least favorite cookies, lemon ones aren't that good either. But I don't really care for snickerdoodles, and I don't care for those, the ones you put on like that paper and you just let it sit there.
Buckeyes?
No, I don't know what that one is.
You know what? Buckeyes like a peanut butter ball covered in chocolate. It's like a Buckeye.
I probably don't like that either. But no, this is like that oatmeal like chocolate thing.
Like No Big Cookie?
Yeah.
Oh, those are awesome. With a good big old glass of milk from a cow. Oh.
I don't like those. I love Oreos. Chocolate chip. And
Chief Chill.
Chocolate.
Chief Chill says absolutely anybody who say otherwise aren't paying attention. He's throwing down hard.
See, we both said yes.
Scott Hayden says, I don't think Neuron is trying to recruit them. I think the people trapped in the time prison with him and Malice were creatures, and he already tried and failed to take over Hell with. And they have refused to throw in with him for a second go. He's using Project Hades to gather them all and maybe take some form of revenge.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, so the Kobe was in Hell?
No, in the time prison, though, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. A lot of things like escaped along with
Escaped from
Malice.
a time prison? Is that what they escaped
Wherever
from?
Malice was.
What
Yeah.
they escaped from?
Time prison, Aaron.
Just time prison?
Yeah, pay attention.
Aren't they in time prison now? At the borough?
No, now they're just in a prison at a certain point in time.
Interesting. At a certain point in time.
Yeah, there's nobody that commented with a no. But 6% of the ones that voted said no. So maybe they were too ashamed.
To comment?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's possible.
Maybe.
It's possible. But yeah, this time on, what's gonna happen? I don't know. I have no idea. What do you think?
We're gonna go time travel. Death!
God damn, you're right.
Well, yeah, I was briefing. I was trying to keep this thing afloat.
Anyways, now that we are stuck with Hank, we can't go through his phone ourselves. With Ava gone, there's no one here.
Garrett! Garrett!
Well, there's one person we can't.
Garrett!
Gary, please talk.
Sorry, I never used a future tech toilet before. So many buttons.
Give it time. You'll learn to live with it. Oh, don't touch the red button.
Oh, Captain, I wanted
What's the red button do?
Good. Mick, Nixon's supposed to give his I'm not a crook speech tomorrow. We need him back to his lying self by then. You and John stay on the ship, look after Mona, make sure she doesn't get into any trouble. Make sure she doesn't touch that red button.
What does the red button do?
The toilet red button?
Yeah.
The red...
Now, let's see your Nixon impression.
Nice. We got the cargo. We're on our way. Okay, take the stairs. Get Nixon.
Get Nixon. Ooh.
It'll be hot. Yep.
How are we gonna make distance with 5 of us and a kidnapped Nixon?
There's our getaway.
The Getaway!
That's a bit on the
I
nose.
love this song.
We left subtlety back in Mexico. Gotta go.
Makes me think of the Power Rangers movie. And they're escaping.
Yep.
Ooh, camera.
Not to bother you, but we've lost the ship, drugged the president, and I'm stuck in the back with her. Now what are we gonna do?
We are going to Disney World.
Yeah, haven't we been tortured enough?
And we are going to fix Nixon and find us something to wear. Charlie. We forgot Charlie. Oh, we'll be right back, they said. Yeah, bloody right.
We forgot Charlie.
Is that Home Alone? Her, turn to Nixon.
That face she makes.
Oh!
Oh no!
Just checking in, Mr. President.
Only show half.
Good God, I've been kidnapped by hippies. What did you want? Money? Power? I'll do anything.
Look, we're here to help you.
Let's talk about money.
You're all right now, winning your best shot at getting back to your right self.
What is it? Oh, it's a roach!
Truth
It's a
bug?
roach.
Come on,
Eats
Dickie.
up flies.
Let's put Dick in a box.
Dick in the box.
Captain, can we talk?
No, it's Gary.
You probably need air.
Ah!
What the hell?
What's going on?
What's wrong with the brakes?
It's under the. God damn it. It's okay, you're on a straight road, just cruise. What are you doing?
Just stay on the road.
So the steering wheel was a little loose, and so I turned to my wife, Claire, and I said,
Oh no. That's so gross.
"My friends and I here are time travelers. We've kidnapped Nixon, and we're headed to Disney World."
You're gonna have to find another way home because that's my car now. There's a new sheriff in town.
What are you doing, Hank?
Let's ride.
Sheriff in town.
That's totally his father.
Yeah, I don't think that's the cops on us, mate.
How do you know? How does he know?
Where'd they get the outfit?
Damn full-on outfits.
John is so awesome.
What's he gonna do?
Some kind of hallucination.
Oh. Wow.
That is against Bureau Creed. I have a copy in my wallet.
Someone's coming.
Who's coming?
Ava? Is it the bad guy?
Neron. You can hear whispers. What does that sound? He's affecting her. Huh.
Because of
magic.
Mollis.
She could sense him, but he couldn't sense her.
I think he did when he turned a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, she knew.
Yeah, well, at least I don't go make up my own silly superhero names like Atom and Heatwave.
Like I care what you think. I want to grow my hair out and look like Fabio.
Oh, yeah, I think that'd be good. So, honestly, even as much as I trust Sarah...
Yeah, Mona, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Of course we're not fine. Mona, nothing is fine.
No, we're not fine.
Definitely not fine.
They're gonna get what they deserve for trying to protect that wolf bastard.
His name was Konane.
What? Wait.
His name was Konane.
She's turned. This so freaky. This is a good transformation.
It's definitely a different person, right?
I don't know.
No way, it's still her. She looks so much taller.
Well, they're gonna find out now.
Mr. Haywood, if we could just talk about this, I'm sure we can explain and show you how this is just one big misunderstanding.
How's that for a misunderstanding, you pig?
See, these blunders are the exact reason why we should lock up the legends.
Oh no.
Nathaniel, are you all right? I can't. But everything I've done has been for you.
He's telling the
fact that
truth.
it's hurting you, Nate, it's killing me. But I want to make this right.
He's telling the truth.
You let the legends walk.
Stand down. Legends
Oh
are free to
shit.
go.
Okay.
From now on, we work together. No more lies.
All right, Hank. Ah, shit.
Ship was never broken, was it?
Nope, it was already the whole time.
Is she even your girlfriend?
Nope, but I'm open to it.
Fat chance.
Well, come on, you poor bastard. Let's delouse you and get that truth book contained for good, yeah?
Besides, you're not the first magical creature that we've taken in.
Oh, Charlie!
Where's that Charlie?
Thank you for getting Charlie.
Nate, hold up.
I value the work that we've done, and I understand why it needs to remain top secret. But I have a new partner now. Henry, I'm saying that I don't need you anymore.
If that's the case, I don't need you anymore either.
No!
Don't kill him!
What's he doing?
Oh, he's like draining life force. Get out, Nora, save him.
Oh no.
No, are they gonna blame
They're
her?
gonna blame her.
Listen.
Oh shit.
No, why didn't you just say what happened?
She has to go.
Man, I didn't want to lose him like this. Son of a
bitch.
I thought we were gonna get some better connection with Hank and Nate, and then have like Nate being like, well, I don't trust my dad still because he's doing these terrible things. I want nothing to do with him, and it's still gonna have like a disconnect. Not that they were gonna kill him.
Did they not notice like the bug didn't go for him when he was saying those things? I mean, he was being truthful then. I mean, he's at least he's self-justifying it to himself that there's a good reason he needs to do these things.
Yeah, he was.
Do you think it's dead, or they just take his soul or something?
I don't know. It looked like an absorption of like life force or something like that. And that guy, for anyone that has that phobia of those fucking hole things, that's all he fucking is.
I know.
That has gotta be terrifying.
I know.
But he was just a giant needle. Like,
It's so crazy because the actor himself is so damn handsome, and then it just goes to that. It's crazy.
Like his hands were like that too.
Yeah, I know. He's probably got a holy dick. You think maybe he only took his soul and we can get him back?
Maybe. I don't know.
I just don't feel like it's over. I don't know.
Nothing happens in this show where I'm like, well, that person must be dead and gone forever, and nothing can ever bring him
I'm
back.
just saying, if he like absorbed him up and like sends him to hell or something, I keep waiting for us to go to hell and the nipple's there. Wouldn't that be cool?
Like floating in the air or something? Oh,
no, like on a pedestal or like chained up and being tortured.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, is there anything stopping them from like the legends who never were there going back in time and seeing what was there or stopping it from happening or anything? You know what I mean?
Unless there's some kind of like special thing about the bureau itself.
Maybe.
That they can't do that.
Like it's time locked.
Time locked, yeah. Still, I mean, Legends just, it has to be so fun to be on this set because they do such different things every week, you know? Like the wardrobe is crazy and this, like, you know, they get to have just cool classic cars on this road.
Yeah. Well, this episode,
that'd be so fun.
This episode had like, I love every time they yelled Charlie, it made me think of Home Alone.
Yeah. We forgot Charlie!
Charlie! Come on! Does it remind me of there? But then also had remnants of like Smokey and the Bandit and stuff kind of going on. Maybe think of that.
Yeah.
And then you had Nixon. Like, they made so many puns with Nixon.
Yeah, it was an over-the-top impression. And the guy's maybe a little too tall and built for Nixon, but it was still fun. It was so much fun.
I love whenever like the thing came out, like, I've been bugged.
I've been bugged. Yeah, it was so good.
I was like, oh, it's perfect. I love that. I'm like, all right, what was it? Let's put this dick in a box or something like that.
Oh my god. Yeah, there is just, what the hell does the red button do?
I don't know. By the toilet.
I mean, it's
that's coming
futuristic.
Back. That's coming back.
What
you know
that's
coming back.
Do?
They mentioned it twice this episode.
Maybe it's like a ejection button or something. It flushes you. I mean, it's very Men in Black. Don't touch the red button. And so you're thinking we're gonna get it like, remember the red button? Yeah. Touch the red button.
Mona's gonna have to hit the red button. You said don't do it, Mona, now.
Yeah, we need to know what that is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we still have no real clues as to what exactly is happening with this Project Hades. Just that.
Well, they mentioned like
it doesn't matter if your acting director is gone, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen now, but they mentioned in this like what Argus used to do with superpowers, trying to turn them into super soldier stuff.
Yeah.
Like, are they taking the Kobe's strength and stuff and trying to put that into a soldier or something? Or are they doing the same things with like I don't know what else they have.
I don't think Neron cares about the military and industrial complex side of it.
Yeah, there's got to be something more that he wants, where it's like, here's what I'm selling to Nate or Hank. You know?
I don't know. I really like the father-son stuff with those two, though. That was really good. The roach, the magical creature that feeds off your lives, is that's a pretty original idea, I think. I mean, they said it was Egyptian or something, but I like the idea. It's cool.
Yeah, and it could have been like based on some kind of Egyptian lore, but maybe not even exactly like Egyptian lore. Yeah. Like in The Mummy, you had those bugs that would like crawl into you and get in like your brain or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So it could be based on like, all those could be based on some kind of lore, but it's just like a different version of what it's based on.
Or I mean, it got stuck in this time, and it goes to the biggest liar, pretty much. The person that's lying the most, and this makes its way to Nixon.
Nixon, yeah.
It probably like worked its way up.
I am a
school teacher. But yeah.
The way he started flipping out whenever Ray was telling all the lies and stuff.
Yeah. I wanted to. What was the part at 24 minutes? I thought he said something about the water temple.
The water temple?
Yeah. Like Ocarina of Time or something.
Okay.
I used a strategy guide to beat the water temple in Legend of Zelda.
And he also said, I don't think Han shot first.
Yeah. Okay. I thought he said something about Contra, but Han shot.
Yeah. He's like, also, I don't think Han shot first.
Yeah.
And I used a strategy guide to beat the water temple when I was a kid.
In Legend of Zelda. Wow, that's funny. Okay. I loved all the moments of them.
I was hoping for more from Mick, though.
Yeah.
Like, instead of just a Fabio thing.
Grew my hair
he didn't say anything about the group.
He didn't.
Although you said about whenever he was like, what was the comment he said? Number one, the I don't care what you think was a lie, or else I wouldn't jump to him. But he also had like some other littler thing that he said, where it kind of went like,
yeah. I think that was the littler thing.
It wasn't the I don't care what you think. That was something else.
I think you're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's it. So he doesn't think he's an idiot.
Well, look, we've dealt with a lot lately,
And he doesn't care what.
And then the thing is, I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
And he does care what he thinks.
So he cares what people think. He doesn't think he's an
He
idiot.
doesn't think Ray's an idiot.
Yeah.
So that's what it was.
And he really is into indie film.
Yeah. The whole Redford.
Because Robert Redford
Sundance
started the
stuff.
Sundance Film Festival. Yeah. What else there? And what else?
I love the Free Ride song. I wrote down Free Ride because I remembered whenever I was in high school, I had a job at Little Caesars making pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Little Caesars has those like sign shaker guys, right?
Yeah.
They're like, hey, come get pizza. They had the Little Caesar costume at our place. And I was able to get in it and wear it out on the road, and I was dancing around. I remember Free Ride was on my like playlist.
Really?
And I did choreography to it. Like as I was dancing, I would like Free Ride. I'd go like this and like that.
Sure.
Like come on and like different things. It was
what a
fun.
lovable dork.
Yeah, it was fun.
hot?
It was great. Well, it wasn't too bad. But the thing I love, like I could do that. No one knows me. You know,
Yeah, you
I
do
could
it
dance
if
however
you
I
want.
wanted to.
Yeah, that's funny.
But no, it was like I remember like in my first day ever doing it. I only did it like 2 or 3 times, because then they would take the suit somewhere else and another place would have it or whatever. But
Yeah.
My first day doing it, I had people honk at me. I had people yell at me, like nice and mean. I had someone throw food at me. I had girls stop take a picture at me. And I had people cuss at me. Like all kinds of stuff. It was crazy.
Good social experiment.
Yeah, it was very weird, but it was interesting.
Okay. I also loved Mick's like, what do you want? Money? Power? Let's talk about money.
Yeah. No, I don't want any of that. Oh, money.
Yeah. And then it's like, look, he's finally winning the war on drugs because Nixon started that.
Like I said, they made so many things.
A
There
lot
was
of
that.
little things.
There was
yeah.
the I've been bugged thing, which worked so great with Watergate and everything.
Yep.
And then there was the Dick in the Box thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was another one I'm forgetting too.
There's a lot
But
of
like,
them.
they did so many with like either his name or what he's done
Yeah.
or there's the war on drugs, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Nate is open to a relationship with Zari, which I'm still not really aboard any kind of ship there, but I mean, who wouldn't around that girl?
Yeah. I'm not against it. I think it's fine.
Especially with that voice.
I think it's fine. He had time with Maya. Maya's busy. She can't come back. He needs to get past her.
I know.
He can't hold on to something he can't, because she has to also be there for her family's timeline and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
So that ship's gone. That ship has sunk.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
So him moving on, I think is fine. The stuff we had with
I like him as friends.
Who? Zari?
Nate and Zari, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
The stuff with Mona and Lance, Sarah, like, I felt bad whenever she was telling her all the truth and everything too, but like her going through like my last shot at something real and all that kind of stuff. So also like I knew it was on her mind before whenever they were like, you sure we should be doing this? I was like, oh yeah, me and Ava are fine. It's like, no, I meant like we have Mona and the Time Bureau's after us and all these other things, not you.
So. And then Gary did the same thing. Like, Gary, we gotta work on something. Oh, I mean, well, he's just so concerned with their relationship.
Yeah.
And then Nora, who can sense like I guess she just has like a magical sense all the time.
Yeah, I mean, she has magical powers that she's been trying to not use, and she agreed to like just stay here before to try to gain trust.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, like, she doesn't have to like when we play D&D and you have to roll to be able to sense something like magical about something, Like she doesn't have to do that. She just always has it.
Well, it might depend on how strong it is, or if it's concealing what it is, or any of that kind of stuff.
I mean, specifically about Neron.
I mean, yeah.
Because one was just him getting close. The other one was she could like sense him about to do something.
Yeah. So the question like is he has such radiance of magic? Like if Constantine was nearby, would he notice that too? Since he kind of dives into that a bit too,
Yeah.
Or is it more related to her demonic connection?
Because she was being possessed by Malice.
She'd been possessed by Malice for so long and stuff, and
Yeah.
then getting him removed.
True.
Does she have? Because he's some kind of demon too, right?
I think so.
Because that was Constantine's boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
And now it's possessing the boyfriend.
Yeah.
So could it be more of a demonic sense versus just being straight up like magical-y powers and stuff? So I don't know.
Okay. Q&As?
Sure.
Q&As. And go to Twitter. Go ahead and look at some Q&As.
All right, James B says, if a truth bug went into your mouths, would there be anything surprising you two don't already know about each other? And do you think we are close to having something like that in the future?
Nothing I can really think of. that we haven't hashed out before. No.
No.
I mean, I think you're too picky sometimes when it comes to food.
What?
You don't like no-bake cookies.
You don't like pickles.
No, I do like pickles. You know what? That's what. You don't listen to me. Just not on sandwiches. I had a Chicago. Well, we're gonna have a Chicago hot dog.
Huh?
We're gonna go to Chicago this week.
With mustard.
Yeah, it has mustard and a whole pickle on it.
That's fine.
It's awesome.
As long as there's no ketchup.
And sometimes relish and stuff.
As long as there's no ketchup.
That's fine. You don't have to have ketchup.
Relish is just diced up pickles.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll go. I'll prove you. I like pickles.
All right.
Just not on a sandwich.
So a Chicago hot dog has relish / pickles and mustard with no ketchup.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't belong on a hot dog.
Okay, yeah, that'd be the thing.
Wilbur, do you want to see Nora become part of the Legends or go by herself to prove her innocence?
I would like to see part of the Legends. I mean, I'd really ship her and Ray, though they haven't had anything like any scenes together since the break. So I'd like to see them together. Obviously, I think that's going to happen. I hope that doesn't cause too much friction between Nate and Ray, who are real good friends.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know why she didn't, like, say
something.
She didn't say anything.
It was one of those TV things like, just say it, just say it, just say it, and then didn't say anything.
It's like, no, I sensed something and I got here and he was dead.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe they just wouldn't believe her. But if they didn't believe her, at least she tried.
At least Nate could have said something.
And then Gary could have been like, yeah, we were here and some guy walked in here and he was wearing these weird shoes.
Yeah, right.
So, I don't know. I wouldn't mind the Legends getting picked up, and now, you know, you have Nate. The Time Bureau is still after the Legends because Nate's now working in the Time Bureau or something, and I don't know. Maybe Ava doesn't come back.
Sure.
I don't know. James says Nora's powers must have been linked to Neron when he was next to her, and Neron must have made a deal at some point with Damien Dark. He asked Neron to make Nora with which demon-like powers. Do you think this theory is plausible?
I think it's possible with the connection that she was made to be a vessel for Mollis, who is a demon, time demon thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's possible.
Yeah. Jeffrey says, are you a Disney person?
Yeah.
I like Disney movies. I've never been to Disney World nor Land.
Yeah.
Ever.
Been in Disney World. It was a lot of fun. I don't make it like a thing I have to go like every year or two. I mean, they're fun. When I went once in 4th grade, before Animal Kingdom opened up.
I've never been there at all.
But no, we'll definitely go whenever they have Galaxy's Edge come out.
Michael T. Smith says, I loved Mick immediately ridiculing Nate for thinking he has a chance with Zari. Fat chance!
Fat chance.
That was very true to him.
Yeah.
There was no bug jumping.
There was not. No. He's honest. He might be wrong. He's just honest though, not lying.
Oh, Jacob says, if you guys had a futuristic, I thought it said Al, but it's AI.
No.
If you guys had a futuristic AI controlling everything in the wave cave, what would you name it? What would you like? What would you want it to sound like? And what would you have it do? Would it also be a hologram? Would it look like Bebo?
I mean, a strong contender would be Gideon.
I love her voice.
Yeah.
It's a great voice.
Yeah, my top vote would probably be Gideon.
I mean, it seems fine to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't argue it. I don't think anyone else here would argue it.
No.
Maybe Rick.
Maybe.
He'd be like, no, we need something else.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I don't know.
El Cunado says, I have faith in Aaron pronouncing my name correctly. Well, hopefully I did.
Okay.
Do you think we'll see Nate and Ray's powers this season? Because it's mostly lacking this season.
We haven't seen much Steel. We've seen... Has he put on the suit? I guess he was on the suit in the envelope.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
A while back.
They don't do it much, but they gotta save up on some of this magic and transformation VFX. Which I like the transformation, the Kobe transformation here. It was good.
It looked good.
Especially the one transforming into the Kobe. That one was the best.
He also wants to know, do you think that Mona will become a legend? They hope not. I don't like her character. I don't think her character is interesting.
No, I don't see anything not interesting with her. I mean, she could be a Hulk-like character.
Yeah, we don't have a... the good thing with her is the only CGI you would need is the transformation.
Yeah.
And then you just have the character of...
Yeah, the makeup and stuff.
Yeah, you just have that. So as far as the power itself, it's not too bad. It's not like CGIing Nate for the whole shot he needs to do it. Or it's not like having a flying atom or anything, which is usually CGI too.
Or a firestorm.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a less CGI type of power they could do, which isn't too bad.
And it seems like it's just a stunt woman playing her.
And I think you could have a lot of character growth with her too.
Yeah.
She's newer. She's not a legend. She's never had these powers before. So you also have the struggle of like her maybe trying to understand these powers and also understanding just I don't know what her place is.
I mean, I can understand to a point where it's like I like Gary, but too much Gary is too much Gary. I think it's the same thing with Mona. Too much Mona is too much Mona.
Yeah.
But I think she'd be, it's like one of those things like Hulk sometimes works in his own movies, but he really works in an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And on the Legends team, I think, we have it all the time where it's like, all right, this episode's more focused on these three.
Yeah.
And then the other ones are on the ship doing a couple things here and there. So I think it would be okay.
Yeah.
Jeffrey wants to just ask, do you always tell the truth? No.
No. I mean, as much as possible. The only real lies I'll tell are like white lies to protect someone's feelings, maybe.
Or like yesterday when I asked if you were watching yourself eat.
That wasn't a lie. It was a white lie to protect my own feelings.
Dr. Winchester says, what does the red button do in the bathroom?
Yeah.
And then he put this gif.
Oh, you from Robo Rally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only think it's some kind of like, maybe some kind of like super bidet where it's just like a... Yeah, you're real clean.
All right.
Something like that. I don't know. Futuristic red button on a toilet. Maybe it shoots the crap to like the beginning of time. Get rid of the waste.
Beginning of time?
Yeah.
It's a time flusher?
Yeah.
It flushes time.
Yeah, it's not bad. Shoots at the beginning of time where there's like molecules can be used and stuff, It all goes back to the Big Bang. That's what I like to call my craps.
What? Magnus says, small detail. When Mona asked to talk to the captain in the RV, Sarah, both Sarah and Ray looked at her.
Mm-hmm.
With this and last week, with Ray being the interim captain, do you think they are setting up Ray to take over?
Like, is he trying to gun for the idea of being captain? I mean, it's possible.
Could they work on like an Ava-Sarah thing and they leave and then you have like Nate taking over the bureau and Ray taking over
the only time
captain?
Yeah, the only way that works is if Sarah's leaving.
Yeah.
And if she's gonna leave, the only reason she's gonna leave is to be with Ava.
Yeah. Give her like as she said here, my last shot at something real.
Yeah.
Give her that, and then if Hank's dead and Ava's gone, maybe they give Nate the time bureau.
Maybe.
And then he's there without using his powers. So you save on that. I don't know.
I get you.
King Plankzilla says, would you rather have Mona or Nora on the team?
Nora. But I mean, we also already have a magical person, and Constantine's so good at already doing it. Would it be overkill? I don't know. Mona's cool for like, she can Hulk out. But probably Nora just because, I've known her longer. And
yeah. I was like, Nora, we have more time with that character.
Ray deserves someone to actually care for him.
He's got Mick.
I know, but you know what I mean. He was with Felicity. Remember?
Yeah.
And then she banged Oliver on the island. Like around that time.
Parbet.
I don't know if didn't she break up with him first? I don't think she did she?
Oh, no, his name is Parbet, right?
Yeah.
That's not an island, is it?
Well, yeah, I think it's an island.
I just thought it was like somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? It probably is an island somehow, because like pretty much everything's an island.
We're all
somehow.
on an island, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Screaming Llamas says, with Hank dead or severely injured, does this leave Nate in charge of the Time Burrow?
I mean, if she's not around, Ava, would Nate be in charge? I mean, Zari was already over Gary, just showing up. I don't really know what she was really doing, like in terms of being there, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can't think of anybody else prominent enough to do it, so maybe. Kind of narcissism, but whatever.
Robert Reyes says, how do you feel about the pushing of Nate and Zari together? I kind of feel the same as Eric, but wouldn't it be like Amaya, but opposite? Won't it work out anyway because of Zari being from the future?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, is she supposed to die at the point of where she was and it has no major effect on the timeline? Like,
she doesn't have anything.
Amaya has a drastic effect on like.
Yeah, Amaya had stuff she still had to do to get to preserve the timeline. Zari was just in prison.
Yeah. Well, and like her brother had died, family had died, and like is she supposed to die, and then it doesn't really affect the timeline? It's just another death.
I imagine it doesn't affect it somehow.
So if it has no major effect on the timeline, which is why the legends were brought together originally, was that they were all people that didn't matter in time, pretty much. Like if they took Oliver, it would have changed time because he was important to what was happening in Star City and stuff. But if she has no importance, and that's why she's on the team, she doesn't have to go back anytime soon or at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like super against it. I'm just not like, you know, I'm not like, woo, those two together, you know?
Woo.
Which I usually am like that. Woo, those two together.
12 Cat says, "Aw, man, the thing I was enjoying most about this show was seeing Nate and his dad get to know each other. I was also hoping while Nixon had a truth bug, he would say something like, I once knew a man called the Doctor who defended the Earth from aliens."
That would be funny. Yeah, that Nixon was pretty good.
Yeah, with Crowley and stuff.
Yeah.
Lovers Who See Me says, "Have you ever been pulled over before? If yes, what for? And how did you convince the officer not to give you a ticket?"
I've been pulled over a bunch of times.
I've gotten one ticket, I think, in my life, which was I left Washington State, and then I took off and turned right down whatever that road is by that church.
My road?
Hadley, or whatever. I turned right down there, and that was the way I was going, and a cop pulled me over and said that I was going like 55.
Really? Yeah, that's a speed trap.
Like I turned out of this college and turned and was heading. I was trying to get over to Parkersburg or Vienna for Little Caesars.
Yeah.
After leaving college there, and I was trying to hurry, so I got a ticket from that. But there was one time, it was on 550, and you know how like at the end of 550 when you're coming up to Marietta, there's like that stoplight, right?
Yep.
Well, before that, there's the little road to the right that you can take, and then you can go up onto the highway or go under. I turned right onto that instead of going to the light, and a cop coming from that light chased me down and pulled me over, told me I ran a stop sign.
Oh, really?
And I was like, there's no stop sign there.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, there's something about eastbound traffic and westbound traffic so they don't hit each other and stuff. And I'm like, I've come that way I don't know how many times and there's no stop sign there. And my ex-girlfriend at the time who I was taking home goes, oh yeah, I know what he's talking about. And I'm like, what?
Really?
There's no stop sign there. I still drive that way. There's still no stop sign.
Huh.
There's one if you're coming the way he was coming.
Sure.
And you turn left onto the road.
Yeah.
But if you're coming up this way and you turn right, there's not one. So I got pulled over. He let me go. I don't know. I just remember that. I was always angry about that.
Okay. I've been pulled over for speeding a decent amount. I never speed like around here or anything. I speed a lot. I end up speeding like when I'm on the interstate like late at night. Like when there's no one on the road and it's 3 a.m. I want to get home, you know. I'm going like, 79 and a 70.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, the guy would pull me over.
I think
the last one I got.
I don't think I've ever been pulled over on like the highway.
Yeah.
I only ever go like 5 miles over.
Sure.
I've been pulled over mainly on like Front Street late at night. Not because I'm speeding or anything, mainly because they're like, oh, you had a tail light out, how you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not drunk. I left work late. I was streaming.
I'm always, anytime I've ever been pulled over, though, I've always been treated very nice because anytime a cop comes up to me, like I have my dome light on and my hand's right here on the wheel, like this.
That's what I do.
And I think they always appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I always do and then do this, and I don't roll down my window or anything until they get there.
Yeah.
And I go. Alrighty. Who in Blind Wave, says Pepsi Queen, would have the best radio voice?
Rex has a pretty good radio voice. Like when he does his D&D podcasts, it's very...
What kind of radio is it? Is it
like
like,
that.
is it the...
Like an NPR kind of thing?
Is it like Zari, like the late night, like...
I think, the question is probably like the kind of the NPR...
Or is it more like, previously on Avatar,
Yeah.
like that kind of voice.
Sure.
I always love those kind of guys. Those are fun.
All right, we're here in the morning. Traffic out here is pretty great.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
It depends where you are. If you're like in a morning show or an
morning
evening
show.
thing,
Yeah.
like there's like this one girl who does like a later show on like I don't know one of the local radio stations here, and it has more of that easier sound and stuff. But then you listen to like John Boy and Billy in the morning or something, or the Tom and whatever show, or those are always morning people, and they're
Like,
always
yeah, the morning jock DJ kind of guy. Yeah, if you're going for NPR, I'd probably go for Rick, maybe. I don't know. I feel like he'd be the most natural. I think I could do it, but it would sound like I'm trying to do it.
Sound like you're trying to do it, where he would just be doing it.
Yeah.
It's possible. People are like, hey guys, we're on the radio today.
We're here talking about our beliefs and why we hold them.
Gino Soup says, If you had the time, is there one conspiracy theory you would like to try and solve?
Try and solve? I don't know. I mean, what are the big conspiracy theories that I think hold water? I mean,
Roswell.
Yeah.
The moon landing.
Sure.
Like,
I mean, there are conspiracy theories that are absolutely true, like Operation Northwoods. Like when Kennedy was president, they were going to have Cuba shoot down a airliner to justify invasion, and then Kennedy said no and vetoed it. But chiefs of staff signed it. Like that's a actual thing that happened, you know, to create a false flag attack. But I mean, I don't believe in like, you know, the moon landing conspiracy or, you know, like the people that think the Earth's flat. You know.
Yeah.
I don't believe in supernatural stuff.
So Roswell, you don't.
That's not supernatural necessarily. It's aliens.
I mean, that's
It'd be a natural, like if you like, you know, life in the universe is confirmed because we're life in the universe. It just means it'd be life somewhere else.
Wouldn't ghosts be life in the universe?
No, it'd be death.
Yeah, but there's still their life stuck
no,
in time.
I guess because I would consider aliens to be part of the natural world, not super.
Not part of our natural world.
Well, no, not part of Earth's ecosystem, but the universe. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, just the sheer number of planets and galaxies out there, like, there has to be something. The conspiracy is if they actually have visited.
What if there's just nothing out there?
I think that would be extremely unlikely. There's just nothing out there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How come there's... Well, how many planets we got in our solar system? 9? 8?
Yeah.
Pluto? Fuck Pluto. How are there only one habitable?
Well,
no one else is anywhere.
Yeah, but
all these things.
But what is it? Is it Jupiter or Saturn? Which one has like the moons that they think they could have water and stuff? We don't know if there's any. You know, there could be bacteria on Mars. We don't know.
That doesn't count.
It would.
Doesn't count. I can't have a conversation with bacteria.
I mean,
it
would be the most significant finding of humanity's history.
Unless we found ghosts.
True. But I don't know how you can investigate ghosts.
With video cameras, Eric. Video cameras. I guess that's it. Dip says, I hate Neuron's design. It's so disgusting.
Oh, yeah. I think it really works. It's really... I don't know. It seems pretty original to me. Like,
yeah,
I've never seen anything like that.
Something creepy.
Yeah.
Says also Zari was acting as Gary's boss this episode. Who in Blind Wave crew would be the best and who would be the worst boss? Also, who in your life would that truth bug be most attracted to?
I think me and you would be the best boss.
The best and the worst? Or just the best?
No, the best. Oh. The worst would be Calvin, then Shane, then Rick, then me, then you, I would say.
Okay.
I think you'd be the best boss. Because you've really focused on, like, things that need to get done right now, and here's when they gotta get done. Like, I feel like I'm good. I'm good with coming up with shit, but I'm not necessarily good with, like, executing it when it needs to get done.
Yeah. I always felt like I never had... I had the least creativity in the team. of coming up with things. But as far as, like, trying to run stuff, I guess I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Who would be attracted to the truth bug the most, though? Out of the crew or out of just anybody in life?
Well, they want to know the crew. Name your answer.
They just said, who in your life?
Who in my life?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, most that's the crew.
Yeah. And my gut instinct of the crew is to say Shane, but
mine too.
He doesn't necessarily lie to us. I just have heard of lies before. You know?
Yeah. Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin would be a good one, I think, too.
Like, you know. So, Calvin, why didn't you make it to work today on time? Well, I hope you can hear me in the next room.
Like, hey, I heard you. Fucks.
Okay. All right, we need a poll. I'm going to say, do you think that's the end of Hank? Or do we see Hank again?
Yeah,
that just feels...
Is there a chance he's not dead?
Yeah.
Whether through time travel, getting his, like, life energy back or soul or whatever.
I mean, he could be dead and he comes back, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, like, is this the end of Hank in terms of
Okay, if they go back to the past and talk to him, but he's not back in our timeline.
Yeah,
that
I wouldn't count that.
Okay.
Like, if he has agency in the story.
Is this the end of his timeline?
Yes. Like, you can go back and see him in the past, and that's not going to count.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say that he's not out yet. He's coming back.
What if they go back and they can go back and save him from being taken, right? Like they fight Neron there.
They will not set that precedent. If they do that, it's going to be like, why don't you do that for everything that's ever happened in the show ever? I think they're not going to do that.
Damn. All right. Damn. I don't know.
I say yes.
He's dead.
He's dead?
He's gone, and it's going to be a whole story plot for Nate.
Well, we want to hear what you guys have to think, barring, we didn't forget some information this time. It's like, well, actually, they showed him alive in the future,
Remember the end of the last episode?
Yeah, so we'll see. But we'll see you guys over at patreon.com/blind for that poll. We'll see the rest of you back here for the next time, Legend of Tomorrow. Now, we are still going to be in Chicago when this airs, I think. So we will try to get next week's out as soon as possible. I think we're going to be driving back the day that we would normally record it. So please have patience for next week, but we will have Legends out as soon as possible. But subscribe so you don't miss it.